What's up YouTube, it's Rules for Rebels here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Twitter. So first we're going to give you kind of an analysis of Twitter and kind of understand the mindset of people using Twitter. Next, understanding that, we're going to talk about how to effectively market to those people. And I'll also talk a little bit about my own experience with Twitter. So first off, when I first started using Twitter, I thought it was kind of cool. It's something you can have on your phone. It's pretty easy to engage with people, only 140 characters. There's no long articles to read. You only have to have a 5-second attention span to read somebody's tweet. It's a way you can interact and engage with people. You can have private conversations on there, so I thought it was pretty cool, right? Well, it didn't take long for me to kind of get disengaged with Twitter. I kind of started thinking it was stupid. It seemed like everybody is just tweeting out their own affiliate links all day long. There's really no valuable content being shared. There's really no valuable discussions going on. It's like I'm sending out 10 tweets to my eBay products, and this guy's sending out 10 tweets about it, come visit his blog, and this guy's sending out 10 tweets about come learn his how to make $10,000 a month on autopilot thing, and it just felt like you were just getting bombarded by advertisements and just stupid stuff that you don't care about. And I recently heard somebody, I wish I remembered who said this, but I recently heard somebody say something to the effect of nobody on Twitter cares about what anybody else is tweeting or saying. They only care about what they're saying, right? So Twitter sometimes can feel a little bit like this. Okay guys, so I'm back. So you just saw all those birds walking around clucking, everybody's talking and nobody's listening. Another analogy I could make to Twitter, picture you walk into a party and there's like 50 people in a room and everybody's walking around talking about their day, what movie they just saw, what they're drinking, etc., etc. So, hey, did anybody see that movie? And this guy over here is, hey, I went to the beach today, this beach is awesome, and everybody's talking but nobody's listening to each other, right? How do you get your message across to them? Or even another example, I'm sure every one of you guys has a family member, friend, coworker, etc., who loves to talk about themselves or talk about whatever they want to talk about. And then as soon as the conversation shifts and you're like, oh, that makes me think of, oh, sorry, I got to run. Sorry, I got to let you go. I just got home. We all know people like that. So how do you market to an audience like that? Because that's basically what Twitter is, right? And like I said, I wish I remembered who said this, but somebody made a very wise observation and probably the best analysis I've ever heard of Twitter. And they said, look, nobody pays attention to what everybody's tweeting out or everybody's saying, but everybody pays attention to what's being said about them or to them. And I have to say that's really true. At times I do pay attention to Twitter. Twitter's great for like breaking news, breaking current events. During this whole Brexit thing, Twitter had the cutting edge news. At times I've been stuck in like traffic jams and they'll post that there's an accident up in the road on Twitter before the news ever gets it. So Twitter's great for cutting edge stuff, current events, but I'll be honest, I'm kind of like everybody else. I tweet out a lot of my stuff and I don't really pay that much attention to what other people are saying unless it's directed at me, and that's the one area where I really do pay close attention to Twitter is on the Twitter app. I actually use Tweetcaster, not the official Twitter app. But you can see, I believe there's a tab called Interactions, and you can see who's retweeted your stuff, you can see who's made comments about your stuff, and you can see people who've replied to your stuff. And that's like really the only thing that I consistently pay attention to on Twitter. So what does that tell us, or how can we use that? So nobody's paying attention to just random messages tweeting out. Now I'm not saying not to tweet out stuff, because there are some people out there who will take notice of it. But just realize that it's not an effective strategy and you're not going to hit that many people. But for the limited amount of time it takes to shoot out a tweet, it's well worth it. However, if you actually want to engage with people, one of the best ways to do so is to reply to people's tweets or comment on people's tweets. And that's one thing that people will pay attention to. Now, personally speaking, if somebody favorites my video, if somebody likes my video, tweet. If somebody favorites my tweet, if somebody retweets my tweet, or if somebody comments on my tweet or replies to my tweet, that's something I always pay attention to, and I'll always like their favorite, I'll like their retweet, I'll retweet their retweet, etc. And most people are like this, especially people into marketing, and even just everybody in general. So how can we effectively capitalize on this weird little phenomenon in Twitter, right? I'm going to cut the video, we're going to go to a screencast, and I'm going to show you guys in just a second here. Okay, guys, so we just finished talking about how everybody on Twitter is really only concerned with themselves and what people are saying about them, or what of their stuff people are retweeting and stuff like that, right? So how can we effectively use that understanding, that aspect of Twitter, to engage with people and actually have people take notice of it? Well, and as opposed to just sending out a tweet, you know, hey, the best hoverboard on the market is this one, and then, you know, www.besthover, you know, instead of doing something like that, which, you know, few people take notice of, but most people are just going to tune out, here's what we're going to do. So right now I'm logged into a Twitter profile called Hoverboard FAQ. Hoverboards are kind of dead, but back around Christmas time they were really hot. I was selling hoverboards and parts and everything else, and I actually grew a pretty good following. As you can see here, I got 10,500 followers, none of them purchased, all organic. I wish hoverboards hadn't died out, because I really gained a good following in that niche on YouTube, blogs, Twitter, etc. But basically we're going to type in something like hoverboard scooter, and I can show you A, how to engage with people in general, and then B, how affiliate marketing or even selling your own products can be effective this way. So as opposed to going to top, I would normally go to live so we can get the most recent stuff, but let's just take a look here, because this stuff's going to be more relevant. Let's see here. Anybody still want one of these hoverboard self-balancing scooters? This isn't really a great example. Let's see. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try, I mean, I could just communicate with those people, but broken hoverboard. Currently dissecting my broken hoverboard. This is getting interesting. So as you can see here, this guy has a cracked frame, right? So here's what we might say to him. Hey bud, looks like you got a cracked frame. It's a pretty easy fix. Just buy a new frame. And then we can go over to Amazon.com here and type in hoverboard frame. And as you can see here, we got one for $13.92. This is probably like one of the top ranked ones since it's at the top. I really like Amazon's, this isn't really that new, but the Stripe feature lets me with one click get a shortened affiliate link. So I'm going to take that link, and I'm actually going to use bit.ly to make that link even shorter. bit.ly.com. Let's shorten up that link even more. And the reason that we're shortening this even more is because the shorter the link, the more room we have in our tweet. So pretty easy fix. Just buy a new frame, and I link to the frame. Build the okay, so we might have to take out hey bud. Normally I try to do kind of a friendly greeting. Looks like you broke your frame. It's actually an easy fix. Just get a new frame and use the parts and use your boards. Just get a new frame and rebuild your board around it. Okay, so I'm going to tweet that, and basically, A, I just helped this guy solve a problem with his hoverboard, and B, he knows that he needs a new frame for it, right? So he's probably going to click the link that I sent, and oh, here I can pick up a frame for 13 bucks, right? We might tweet one more thing to him too. Let's go over here to Amazon. Hoverboard shell. So here we got a replacement shell. We're going to go with this one because it's available for Prime, so no additional shipping. I don't know if that guy will like the pink one, but again, we're going to get another affiliate link, and we'll go back over here to Twitter. It looks like you'll probably need a new shell as well. So this is kind of a time-consuming method. It's not the most efficient method in the world, and quite honestly, if you're already into e-commerce, if you're already an experienced affiliate marketer, etc., I don't know that I would suggest you spending your time doing this. I would say A, it is very effective, but B, it's very time-consuming. So typically, you would only want to use this method if you're making a lot of money off of each sale. For example, when I was selling hoverboards, I was buying hoverboards for about $200. I could sell them for $400 or $500. So if I have the ability to make $200 or $300 off of a sale, in that case, it's definitely well worth my time, even though this is time consuming going through and chatting with people one-on-one, because if they buy something, I make $200 or $300 for the 2 minutes it took me to communicate with them on Twitter. However, if I'm selling phone cases or something and I'm making $2 a sale, it's probably not worth my time to do something like this. But if you're new to affiliate marketing, if you're just wanting to start making some money, just want to break in, let's see, it broke on me. So we might say to this guy, what's wrong with the board? Wheels not moving? It's most likely a gyroscope. You need possibly 2. And then we're going to go over to Amazon.com again, and we're going to type in hoverboard gyroscope. And we'll take the best-selling one here. We'll click, let's see, this affiliate link here. We'll go back over here. And let's see, where can we get rid of... And as you can see, I mean, I'm kind of explaining things to you, but you can kind of see how you could go through and do this pretty quickly. As this guy said, we've had a hoverboard for about a month and it's already broken. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? What's it doing? If wheels not moving, probably need a new gyro. And again, I link to that. Hashtag hoverboard, hashtag Segway. So basically, not only am I communicating with this guy, but anybody who happens to be searching on Twitter using a search function for either the hashtag hoverboard or Segway may come across this as well. But this is a fairly effective way of marketing. A, because like I said, people on Twitter pay attention to what's being said to them, so I can pretty much guarantee every one of these people is at the very least going to read my message. If they actually want to fix their hoverboard, there's a fairly good chance that they'll probably at the very least click the link that I sent them showing them what part they need. And because I helped them out and told them what part they need or helped diagnose this for them, you know, there's a good chance they're going to buy the part that I linked them to. Now, you know, this is starting to drag on, so I'm not going to keep you guys too much longer, but if we search hoverboard red blinking, this is a pretty common problem. Hoverboard red blinking light. Let's see what this is. I'm not sure what that is. So here's somebody explaining how to fix a red blinking light. Yeah, so I'm going to cut this video off here, but you guys kind of get the point. Just doing kind of a recap of this video here. Like I said, people on Twitter typically aren't paying attention to what other people are saying. However, everybody pays attention to and is concerned about what people say about them, their product, their website, or in response to their tweets. So you want to leverage this by, you know, I'm not saying not to tweet things out, but if you really want to engage with people effectively, search for the topic you're looking for and then interact with individual people. Like I said, it is going to be more time consuming, but it's also going to be a lot more effective as well. So this can be used for affiliate marketing, like with the Amazon affiliate marketing links that I showed you. If you guys are members of the AliExpress affiliate program, you can go to the Ad Center, deep linking URLs. And if we wanted to, actually, let me show you guys one more thing. Want hoverboard. We'll see if somebody says they want a hoverboard. No, because this guy says, I want a hoverboard. So I could go over to AliExpress and type in hoverboard. And we'll select free shipping. And like these ones are only $198 to $209, so pretty good price here, right? So we will take this link up here. I don't know if you guys can see me highlighting the link. I think my screen's cut off below there. But we go over to the deep linking URL. We paste in the URL. We turn that into an affiliate link with our affiliate code connected to it. And we go over here and we say, here's a great one on AliExpress, less than $200. and we tweet that out. And if this guy buys this hoverboard, we're probably going to make about a 20% commission off of it. Now, the one other twist on this, so if we type in buy hoverboard, you come to one of the first sites is hoverboards. So we'll go to the mini. We'll pick a blue one here. And let's say that this is my website and this is a product that I sell. I would probably go over to bit.ly. I would shorten the URL. But if somebody on Twitter was saying, hey, I want a hoverboard, and I sell hoverboards, I would probably link them to my site and say something like, here's one of the best boards on the market, properly wired, safe battery, and a great price too. You know, I might tweet something like that. And maybe that guy comes to my website and then he buys the product. And typically this method is a little bit better when you're actually the one selling the products. Reason being, typically with affiliate marketing, you're making a much lower commission. So you're kind of putting in a lot of time and effort to make a sale for another company who's giving you a cut of it. Whereas if you're actually selling a product yourself, you're going to wind up making more of the money, and it's more worthwhile for you to invest your time in doing something like this. But again, I mean, I'm not going to say that this method's going to make you rich, but if you're just getting started with making money online and you don't really know what to turn, you don't really know what to do, this is a method that, you know, it's not going to make you a ton of money, but I can pretty much guarantee you're going to make some money doing this method. Now, once you get better at affiliate marketing, once you learn more strategies, you may want to abandon this or tone down this method, because this is kind of time consuming. But I just wanted to kind of introduce you guys to a method of marketing to people on Twitter and taking advantage of most people's psychology regarding Twitter. So hopefully you got some value out of this video. If so, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please click that subscribe button just to the bottom left of this video. You guys got any questions, comments, anything like that about Twitter, affiliate marketing, selling things online, hoverboards, anything, leave it in the comment section below. I respond to all questions and comments. And stay tuned, guys. We got a lot of great content coming out this week. We will talk to you later.